You want it? You got it. Reality radio done right. No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Yo, welcome back to the show. It's Beef Vegan Presents live on Rock 102.1 KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com on this beautiful Thursday, September 4th. Good morning, Kendall.
Good morning.
Good morning, Rico.
Good morning.
Good morning, Cowboy Adam.
Hey, what's up? Crank the Hank.
Well, it's a little too early to start cranking the Hank
Just
there.
kidding.
Yeah. He says he's just kidding, but I have a feeling we're going to hear that again. Good morning, Tucson. Thank you guys for tuning into the show. And my condolences that we don't have a new billionaire listening today. I'm hoping that one of these, one of our Tucsonans will be the next Powerball winner. Did you buy Powerball tickets?
You know what? I haven't, but I talk about winning a lot, which is weird.
Okay, well, you're manifesting it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What about you, Rico? Did you even know about this?
Oh, I knew about it. I mean, I got to live in California to win, so I'm not going to even try.
You're right. The last few mega billionaires have been from California, and I do smell a conspiracy. As you know, we do like conspiracy around here. I'm such a jackpot slut. Yeah, thanks for that. That drop, yeah. So,
That's a new T-shirt right there.
yeah. But I am. I choose it, and I don't buy Powerball tickets or lottery tickets under a massive amount. Even though any amount would be a life-changing amount, when you make so little, it'd be a life. Yeah, I'm moving. Yeah, I'm changing my entire lifestyle based off this 10 grand. But a billion, ooh, my God. And now, it's up to 1.7 billion. And, I feel bad because not only did I was lazy and I bought tickets online, so I had to pay extra money for the tickets I did not win. So my idiot tax was an extra idiot tax. I doubled down on my idiot tax.
But as somebody who hasn't bought any tickets, how much are they?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the audio issues. Let me know if it sounds good right now. I know sound cutting out like crazy, Patrick. Thank you for giving me the heads up. I see it. I know it. I'm frustrated by it. So let me know how we sound right now as we're live. And then maybe I'll play back something else. Maybe it's because I got Rico backstage. I don't know. Because he got devices not connected. Either way. All right. Welcome to the show. It's fixed now because we're live, which is good. I'm gonna do a recording here. Did you get together your kink list?
Oh, God, I hate you.
I love you. Is hate part of your kinks? Because then I think you're really into that. All right, so we are live here on the podcast broadcast. We will play back some of the clips, like talking with Jackie Tran a little bit later on. Hopefully, the audio sounding decent on that. And we troubleshooted our issues right now. I do have to work on a lot of things here, technically speaking, in-house, just kind of step it up going into the fall of 2025. But we got a full house. Got Rico here. See how tight this shirt is, by the way?
It's not that bad.
Give us
you
a little
stand up.
flex, Rico.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. There it is. How many push-ups do you think you could do now in a row
10.
without a break?
Maybe 10.
Then give me a real answer.
No way, dude.
I don't know. I haven't done push-ups in a while.
Yeah,
do a lot more.
How many think you? I'm not going to make you do them. I'm not going to ask you to do them. Okay. But I just want a real guesstimation.
I don't know. 45, 50.
That's pretty good. That's
Yeah.
pretty good. And he says it like eye rolling, like, hey,
It's
not
not.
impressed.
If you're in the manosphere like I am, it's nothing.
45, 50 in a row is pretty goddamn
How many
good.
can you do, Beef?
I could probably do 20 right now. And I used to, I was up to his numbers because I was doing it all the time. This is pre-COVID. That's how I got into shape, was just literally doing the prison workout routine.
Workouts.
Yeah. Because I figured, I was like, the buffest guys I know all did time, and they didn't have LA Fitness to go to. So yeah, they just did body weight workout, and it started with push-ups. Now I'm too lazy to even do that.
I don't know what they're serving in prison, but like the macros are getting in there, apparently very good.
Macros.
Yeah, the protein, carbs,
Oh, okay.
fats.
Yeah.
Let's see. He's got the science behind bodybuilding. That's why you're Mr. Spectacular.
No.
Oh, what kind of bra size you think you wear?
B.
beef
I've
are
tried.
badass.
Every time I go to the store, I ask the girls, like, "Hey, what are these? What are these boobies?
Yeah.
What are these?"
That's an
I'm trying
excellent.
to get up to a C.
That's an excellent like pickup line too.
Right.
Real quick, I just
Come
want to
touch this
know.
real quick.
I'm a little self-conscious, but if I had to
Yeah.
wear a bra, what size cup do you think these pecs?
You know what the
would be?
douchiest thing ever too is recently on social media. Sometimes you see that thing like pop up on one of those manly feeds or like the workout feeds. It's like, did you know only 0.5% of the population can do like 5 pull-ups? Congratulations, you're part of the elite.
Yeah,
And I'm like, oh, cool.
Pull-ups are the hardest thing to do. Honestly, how many pull-ups you think you could do?
Oh man, probably not even one. But you know what's funny? Did you guys grow up with the presidential physical fitness test?
They're bringing that back, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, so I proudly won that award thrice, not just once, thrice.
What?
In
She's been
my
waiting
childhood,
years
okay?
to talk about this.
Yes, and my brother, who is a true athlete,
Uh-huh.
never won it once.
Oh.
So it infuriated him, right?
Oh, I bet. Still
and
does.
this summer, early this summer for his birthday, I bought him a physical fitness award t-shirt because that's what you got. You got a little certificate, you got a t-shirt.
Yeah.
So I bought him the t-shirt and I gave it to him as obviously like a prank, you know.
Was he upset?
He was a
Infuriated?
little upset,
Okay.
but he also knew it was super funny. And then what's crazy is like, yeah, a few weeks ago, it got announced that it's coming back.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. You guys got to do it
and-
again.
And he always is pissed off about the pull-ups because females had a different criteria.
Yeah.
So you didn't have to necessarily do pull-ups. You could do what they called the hang, where you just hold yourself
Right.
above the bar for a certain amount of time. And he thinks that is just the worst messed up criteria. So he doesn't think I'm a real winner.
No,
But
I mean, you
Oh,
beat
what?
all the other women and girls in your class, right?
Well, I mean, no, many others got it too. It wasn't like only one could
Oh.
have it. It
Okay.
was if,
Right.
if
Well, then he
whoever
has an
passed-
argument then. He has an argument. If there's too many like, participation trophies and so many people go, but he didn't get it.
I would
So
just
he
love-
wasn't fit enough as a dude.
He couldn't do you. There was also like a stretch something that we had to do. I think he wasn't good at that or the pull-ups.
I want
And
your brother
think
to be
that's-
like so successful in life, like billionaire, has
No.
everything, the houses. But then everybody's like, "Why are you still mad? What are you missing in your life?" And you're just laughing in the background.
Right.
Well, he got an award now. I gave it to him. So,
Yeah.
I knighted him basically.
Yeah, and he's like, thanks for bringing that trauma up from my past. F
Right.
you, right? So
Yeah.
he hates you on that.
Yeah.
which
Did you
is
guys have that test?
I vaguely recall it. I didn't win it. I was a fat kid, so
Aw.
Yeah, and that's why he's compensating right now, which is
Yep.
great.
Mm.
You win it now, and they are bringing it back. So that's interesting. We'll see what happens there. Let's talk about. Well, we'll talk about that when we're on the air. And in a little bit here, I don't know if we're going to talk about this on the podcast or we're going to record it for tomorrow. Well, actually, we're going to do both. Yesterday, I kind of went through my kink list, right? Now, if you're a single person dating, then you probably have been asked to take this test to basically show your levels of kinkiness, whether you're into BDSM, dominating, submissive, things like that, right? And I've had several women over the course of the past couple years since I've been single ask me to take this test. I mean, it's to the point where I just screenshot it and just be like, here's my results. So that way I don't have to go through it again. And then Kendall's very familiar with this test. And so begrudgingly, I asked her to fill it out so she could share her results as well.
Mm-hmm. Keyword begrudgingly.
begrudgingly.
Yeah. Rico won't do it because he doesn't want to let everyone know
How kinky I am.
Yeah, exactly.
How crazy I am.
or how vanilla he is. I really
No.
think it's super
See his reverse
missionary.
psychology right now. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah, this guy.
I do miss back in the day though when people would ask about your just your sign.
Yeah.
And they know your king's just based on your sign.
Right.
That was easy enough.
Well,
like-
yeah, you would think it just
But
just
now
that
it's like
easy.
we got to go deep.
But I'll tell you what, just based off sign, you could know how much somebody's going to be a freak as well. So when someone, asks me what my sign is, and I tell them I'm a Scorpio, they're like, oh,
he's kinky.
Yeah, well, he's into butt stuff.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, well, I'm a dude as well. So, I don't just visit the ATM to withdraw money, if you know what I'm saying. But, okay,
Oh, man.
come on, Cowboy
You had to
Adam.
go there.
Come on.
Hey, what show are you on, Cowboy Adam?
Well,
This ain't Crank the Hank.
Crank the Hank, baby.
Whoa. That's part of my kings. Stop it.
Yeah. He can only get so hard.
He's getting a little.
Little hanky panky.
I know you got it ready, but we're gonna do it here in a little bit after our next talk here.
I think we're gonna have one thing in common.
Oh, okay. Can I
Uh-oh.
guess what that one thing
Oh
is?
God.
I think you already know because we did talk about it yesterday.
Oh, why do you
You're
say,
probably
"Oh
right.
God"?
Because it's why wouldn't it be?
You're so private in what your kinks are, and then judgmental at the same time, and that's not fair.
Okay.
It's either be open about it and not judgmental, or be open about it and
Fine.
judgmental.
Next show I'll come in full BDSM gear. All right.
I don't
We
think you're into that.
listen
All right.
And we don't judge.
We don't judge.
You might be into BDSM gear because your shirts get tighter,
Exactly.
and they're not latex, but it might as well be.
Say,
At this
Rico, you're
point.
talking. Take out the ball gag. Come on.
Yeah. All right. Let me pull this up here. Our top story today is The Rock. And you're gonna see this here on the podcast broadcast stream. So we got about 10 seconds. All right. New music for 3 days grace right here on Rock 1 2.1. It's called Apologies. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents as we're live on the podcast broadcast. Let's talk about a serious issue. It's about serious acting. Now, I was actually pleasantly surprised to see that The Rock's movie, The Smashing Machine, is now getting critical praise. Now, if you remember, there was speculation that this was going the opposite direction and it was going to be a major bomb, and it still could be the case. But just the other day, they did a special screening, red carpet, the whole thing, shabazz, if you will, with the stars and director of the film, and they're starting to do press as they're rolling out for this. Now, The Rock, it's no secret that he's wanted to be considered a serious actor for quite some time, right? He's been in Disney Spectrum blockbuster mode for a while, and his public favor is kind of falling out. If you listen to the show, you know that we're not necessarily anti-Rock, but we're not pro-Rock when it comes to the roles that he's choosing outside of the Fast and Furious franchise, right, Rico?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so with that said, he recently shocked the world when he appeared on the red carpet looking like this. Have you seen The Rock recently, Rico?
No, I haven't seen his skinny photos yet.
So you know what we're going to
What
talk
the
about.
hell? He looks like El Roker.
He looks like Al Roker. So this happened within 7 months. So The Rock goes from living up to his name and being Rock-like. His quads are he's got like 16s. He quads is what I'm saying, right? And he basically just evaporated all his muscles. Now, this is not the first time The Rock has went slimmer for roles. If you remember, there was a movie in the early 2000s in his roles where he got smaller, but it was still buff. In this situation, same, but he looks dangerously skinny. And the reason why is because, he wants to get more serious roles like Batista. Batista's done the same thing. Skinny Batista has been a thing for a minute. But both these guys never consider something that I've known for years. See, I'm supposed to be a bigger boned person. I'm supposed to be a guy that's either going to be shredded or just fat. And the reason why I know this, and I was born this way, is because I have a giant head. I have a massive melon, and you can't tell right now because I'm still kind of filled out. The skinnier I get, the more you realize how
The more you look like a
disproportionate.
lollipop.
Yes, the more disproportionate my head is. I was super skinny when I was younger, and I was serving tables at a restaurant called Buca de Beppo. It was a 2-story restaurant, right? So I had to go up and down those stairs. So I was super skinny. I thought I looked great. It was the best. I was in the best shape of my life. I got made fun of more by girls when I was working at that restaurant, being as skinny as I am, because they thought gravity couldn't hold my big ass dome up with the frame that I was carrying.
Man, you gotta find a throwback pic to show us.
You're never going to find it. You're never going to see it.
I'll
And I
find
don't
it.
think you're going to grasp the
Sounds like a
magnitude.
good way to sell beef vegan bobbleheads.
Right. But now the Rock bobblehead should be a thing as well, because the Rock, as he knows, he can fluctuate in size very easily with diet and HGH. That the head doesn't shrink. So unfortunately for him, he has had the frame, and the HGH has been building up his muscles and his core, and now he can't. He could lose the weight everywhere else, but then look at that head. Look at that melon
It's like
on the
Bane
Rock.
without his like magic juice in his suit. It's just shrinks.
You're
know?
disappointed, aren't you? Yeah.
Me? Not really.
Maybe it's the
I think
angle.
it's just funny that you have Batista do it first, and he's like, "Really, Rock? You're doing
Right.
my thing now."
Yeah.
Like,
Put your phone
okay.
on silent, Cowboy Adam.
I'm
This is
working
radio.
on it. I'm working on it.
So, anyways, yeah, that's Skinny Rock, and the problem with Skinny Rock is that his head is still swole, and that's the best way to say it. All right, but would you? I mean, honestly, which one do you prefer, Kendall?
Skinny Rock or Buff Rock?
Yeah,
I mean, I'd say somewhere in the middle, really. I think buff rock is a little gross, you know,
Okay.
to me.
Yeah.
And then skinny rock is also a little we need the Goldilocks rock. We need a little muscle back.
Mid-size.
Really, I think he looks fine right now. Maybe just working up those shoulders, because I think the bigger the shoulders, it's going to even out the head ratio.
Yeah, we'll
Right?
I
see.
think the shirt's a bad choice.
Maybe
Like,
it's the
with
shirt. That's what I
sleeves
mean.
coming
Like,
down
maybe it's
that
the
far.
angle.
I don't
Like,
know.
The fashion.
Like he needs to be like, you know, Rico here. He needs to
Wearing a
like,
tight t-shirt or a
wearing
tank
a-
top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might be skinny, but I'm still.
There was a
I'm
little
still
chest,
there.
a sliver of chest. I think I saw in one of those pictures. I kind of want to.
Oh, you want to
See that?
experiment
It
with
would've
that?
been-
Yeah,
would've
scroll
been
back up a little
So
bit.
funny that you mentioned Al Roker. You've probably seen this picture then.
No, I haven't. That's an astute observation.
Okay. Yeah. This
Yeah?
people online are
Oh my
comparing Al
God.
Roker to The Rock right now.
Damn,
and they're
okay.
Very
Look at that
similar.
head.
Yes, but begin again. The Rock, Al Roker, myself, we all got fat guy heads. And that's the problem. When you have a fat guy head, then you have to stick with a fat guy body or a butt body. You cannot get skinny because the head is basically exposed for what it is, a fat guy head.
If I was The Rock's PR person, I would have told him it'd be hilarious and the internet would have exploded if he came out with this new look with his old turtleneck photo and the gold chain and the fanny pack.
Yeah.
The one they all make fun of. Like,
Mhm.
just bring that look back.
Yeah, no, he's
do
like,
that.
yeah, he's like, no, that's already too niche. All right, so there you go. Fat guy head is what The Rock has been diagnosed with, and the internet figured that out this week. But the Smashing Machine is coming out in August, and hopefully it'll be good. So, will join us on the podcast broadcast, because there we're gonna go through Kendall's kinks. It's not a recurring segment. This is just basically the test that she took. She's gonna reveal the results here, and you can join us youtube.com/beefvegan. Clear. All right.
Niche my ass. Everybody's seen that photo.
What did Lynn say?
I'm glad that you held on to that. You're like, wait, I'm gonna wait for it. Bam. All right, let me save that. No, I was just trying to get out. I'm like, all right, we're on this too long. Our online numbers are dwindling. Let's change the subject. And
My apologies for the phone. It was actually your transmitter. that
Usually, like,
was
tases people for
causing
that.
it
You're
to-
lucky.
so, do we have dead air on the FM side too?
Just for a split second.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Well, in that case, it's important to have that signal, the bat signal. But you're like, oh, I should be at the transmitter right now. All right, good. Fat guy head. At least you agree with fat guy head. It's true. All right. And so that's another reason why I won't lose weight.
How long until
Um,
they have a surgery for that?
There's good luck with that, right?
Ugh.
Yeah. I mean, it's the dome.
Ozempic for the dome, yeah.
Yeah.
Domo Zempic?
Yeah.
Dome
Dome
Zempic.
Zempic. Yeah. Dome Zempic is what it is. All right. Let's see.
Isn't there a pill called? Yeah, something like that. Don't.
A pill called what?
Never mind. Just never mind.
No, you brought it up, Adam. You got.
Well, you said dome-centric, and
Yeah.
and there was a pill called discentric, or I don't. Never mind.
It's
You
in
almost
Never
there.
mind.
You
It's in
almost
I
there.
don't
Mexico.
even know. I don't even know like what we're doing right now. So just, I'm just wandering around in the dark. You know how that goes.
Sounds like a country song on Hank FM.
Crank the Hank, baby.
All right. Oh, so
Ooh.
Todd knows this information. Nielsen surveys are due to be mailed back today. So
Can't do that.
is that a bad thing? That means did we fuck up to where? All right. Well, anyways, let's get into this. Oh wait, that's not. Oh, I'll play that. So yesterday, and we played back this clip. So tomorrow morning, we're going to talk about this. But yesterday, I went through my kink list, right? And
Your test results.
Yeah, my test results here, which I didn't send to anybody in particular, but I have taken in the past. And basically, it's like, mostly dominant, blah, 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 right? And I think it's pretty basic. In today's dating world,
Mhm.
especially over a certain age, like 50 Shades of Grey became so popular. Everyone has to be a little Christian Grey. You have to be in the Christian Grey zone, so to speak. Okay. With that, we're going to see exactly where Kendall lands up on this as well. But I want to pull up my test results just so we could do a comparison, because she said there's one in particular.
Yeah, we discussed it yesterday. So
Okay, good. All right, here, let's do this. Fallout Boy with Sugar, we're going down. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. Now, yesterday, we kind of went over my kink list, or actually, stop. As I'm pre-recording this, I'm like, duh. That's for tomorrow. All right, here we go. So clean.
Do over.
All right, Sugar, we're going down by Fall Out Boy and Rock 102.1 KFMA. All right, so you guys heard my kink list, which basically I'm 100% switch. I'm 84% dominant. I'm 76% rigor, which I still don't understand what that means. And it's kind of sketchy. But, got a little bit of voyeurism in me. I'm a sadist, a degrader. All the good traits, right? I'm a 74% brat tamer. So if you need a brat tamed, 74% of me is that guy.
I'm gonna get you that belt buckle.
Yeah, that's gonna be a badass belt buckle.
I can give a definition too if you need.
Oh yes, please do. Well, I mean, some of these I joke like I don't know, but I do know, right? With that said, of course, I had Kendall do the same test just to see exactly where she's at on the kink scale. So let's break it down again. We'll start with your 0%. What are your 0% things that you are not, Kendall?
There's a lot of 0%. Age player.
Okay, good.
Daddy, mommy.
Okay, so you don't want to be... Okay, yeah, that's good too.
Degradee.
Okay, you don't want to be degraded.
Little.
Okay.
Masochist.
Okay.
Prey.
Okay. All right. I think we're very similar when it comes to those spectrums as well. All right. And this, again, Rico refuses to take the test and share the results. I just want to say that for the record.
I went to the website. They said I was too kinky and they banned me.
Yeah. You're flagged on some lists, which is concerning. All right. What do you... Is there anything you're 100% of?
I am one thing 100% of.
Is it the same thing that I'm 100% of? Switch.
We're switches, bro.
Yeah. Dude. See, some people are top, some people are bottom, some people are both. In this situation, Kendall and I are both.
We don't fit at one point of the spectrum. We're the entire spectrum.
That makes sense, and I think that's very common. And if Rico shared his results, I think he would be a switch. Pretty dominant as well, and that's basically you like to be in charge, and then you also like to be taken care of.
Not in charge,
Yeah. I think that's super common. All right.
I think that's probably the most common one, actually.
Yeah, I would assume so, right? Are you looking it up?
No, it's just observation.
Okay. All right. What else you got?
All right. My next one, I am 88% vanilla. Yeah, no kink. Woo!
Gross. That is so lame.
That's kind of disappointing.
That's so disappointing. In fact, I was only 38% vanilla. Having a little bit of vanilla is good, if you have Neapolitan, right? Yeah. You want to do a third vanilla, and then you get some extra flavor in there. But
vanilla bean.
Yeah, that much is like you pretty much got 3 positions in your repertoire, and that's missionary, cowgirl, and doggy. That's it.
Dude, but I'm a proud vanilla. Like there's nothing better in life than just those basics, Like it's all you need sometimes. Simple pleasures. Yeah.
Simple pleasures.
Yeah. How much
honest, do what I can too.
What do you think your percentage of vanilla would be, Rico? Honestly.
My percentage of vanilla?
Yeah. Again, which is super basic, super simple.
What does it mean? The more
high or low?
High vanilla means you're boring? And
Yeah.
No,
okay.
Here's what the site says.
She said no because she's 88% vanilla.
It's vanilla people enjoy regular standard sex and relationship models. Nothing wrong with that as long as you're having fun.
Right.
Vanillas typically match well with other vanillas.
Right. Yeah. Mormons match well with other Mormons.
They call me Rocky Road, baby girl.
Yeah, that is not vanilla. So what do you think percentage is? High or low?
35.
Okay, so that's around mine. He's guessing now, so you got to take the test. All right, what else?
73% experimentalist.
Okay.
So that's an open mind.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, we'll try anything once,
Okay. Well, that's good. Yeah. So,
that's the hippie in me, I think.
Yeah.
Not
try
that
everything
vanilla.
once. Yeah. Everything once, never twice.
Never
what
twice.
else?
There's nothing good after this.
Yeah.
Obviously, the dominant submissive
Okay.
are very equal percentages.
What's the percentage? Low?
It's 65% and 68%.
So you take a big dip from being a switch and then being vanilla. Those are the two highest percentages.
Mhm.
And then a super slope, you jump off the slope, and then you're in the lower percentage range of everything else that is considered
it's still
fun.
above 50%.
What's
so,
your voyeur percentage?
9%.
Oh. What's your owner percentage?
Owner 17%, which some of that I'm like, how do they?
They know. They
What?
know. They
How do
know.
they
There's
know?
a
But,
science. There's a
I
science
feel
in
like
the
my
algorithm.
answers were very strong answers.
Okay, what's your rope bunny percentage?
38%.
That's higher than mine.
Mm,
All right.
that's not vanilla, right?
No, you're still pretty vanilla. All right. What about your let's see. Yeah, that's pretty
Okay, here's something I have zero understanding. I must have answered a question wrong.
okay.
It says 44% slave.
No, that makes sense.
How does that make sense?
First off, if you like the guy to be in charge and kind of like call out the shots and stuff like that, and be like, take this, take that kind of thing, then you're basically doing slave play in a way, right? You want your man to be in charge, and then you're his sex slave. Like Britney Spears, I'm a slave for you. And that's all that means. So 44%
Okay.
makes sense. And I think a lot of women would lean towards probably a higher percentage of that. But
I mean, yeah, I
not
thought
a
it
vanilla
was
fan.
like
Too
I'm
much of
gonna
her is
be-
going like, no, I don't want to do that.
right.
Yeah, I thought
No.
it was working without getting paid. You know, I'm not okay with slavery.
No, of course.
Not
I
okay
mean,
with
hell,
that.
that's why she didn't show up for the show for weeks. But there you go. That is, Kendall's kink percentages. And these are the tests that you would take all
Sorry
over
to
the place.
disappoint you all.
What's the name of the site again? We got people asking.
It's BDSMtest.org.
Yes.
Not even .com.
It's a
Very
nonprofit.
legit.
Yeah, it's nonprofit.
And you can email yourself a copy of your results. Didn't you say you didn't know what a rigger was?
Yeah, what's a rigger?
Riggers like to tie up and restrain their partners.
Okay.
With, rope, that kind of thing.
Okay,
So the
I'm a little bit
opposite
of a
the rope
rigger.
bunny.
You know what? It's because I dated a girl who I was completely infatuated with for a minute. And she broke my heart. All right. Damn, that's a long segment. Anyways, she was in a rope play. So then I had to learn how to do like all this tying up and
You gotta
everything.
learn knots
Yeah,
on
you get to
YouTube.
go to the
Oh
Boy
yeah, no,
Scouts,
there's I'm telling you, it's an intricate kind of like art
Oh,
that
yeah.
you kind of get to. But some of the rope play that you get into is super hot too, kind of boosts up the boobs and all that. Is anyone out there willing to admit that they've experimented in this situation? And would you be willing to take a test right now during the podcast to share some of your results? What was the name of that website again?
The BDSMtest.org.
Right. Now, like I said, I've been asked to take this test from like 3 different women that I dated over the past couple of years. I've been single. So this is like something that is somewhat common in the dating realm. And
Yeah.
so, they want to know if they match up on the kinks. In fact, there are dating sites. Yeah, Christy, definitely do it. Let me know. Yeah,
My kink is having a girl review my kinks on a piece of paper in front of me going, are we matching? Are we compatible?
that is
Yeah.
not a real kink,
That's a
though,
kink.
unfortunately.
It's not a kink, but
it's not
I
a
think-
popular kink.
I think it's a good strategy to see your compatibility
It's
with
funny,
others.
like a formal review.
Just like the
Yeah.
personality test. I feel like that's the next common one next to this that people like to do in dating.
Right.
I prefer the good old days. Just jump into bed and see if you guys are.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that either.
Old fashioned.
So he's just an old-fashioned
I'm
man.
just old fashioned like that,
It feels like it's creeping more and more towards that Demolition Man, where it's like the scene where like, hey, you want to do it? You want to have sex? And she's like, wait, what? Physical touch?
Yeah.
It's like put on the helmets.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, well, honestly, that's the thing. Yeah. All right. Let's see.
Wait, helmets?
All right. Rock 1 2.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. Yeah, that was a movie that was before your time there, Miss
Okay.
Kendall.
All right.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Let's talk about, asking old dude, actually. So with this, there's plenty of terminology that's being thrown out there by Gen Z. We got Cowboy Adam in studio, who's not as old as he appears.
That's right. I'm only as old as I act.
Yeah, well, age is a state of mind, right?
That's right.
But then if you dress 80, then you're gonna like think 80. There is a new trend that I think is perfect for women that you're looking for. It's called granny core. So the young people are doing granny core.
Granny core.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sounds fantastic.
Right. Now, Kendall, you're a young
Mhm.
person-ish. What would
Mhm.
you think granny core is?
Granny core is like a gilf, I think.
No, see, again, these are young people that are adapting the granny core trend. And so, and this is something that's becoming hot among Gen Z. So gilfs are not granny core. If you're thinking grandmothers that shoot hardcore porn, that's not granny core that they're referring to.
So
It's a
Okay.
thing.
Driving 20 in like a 45, it's like granny core.
In a way, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You're pretty granny core. You're grandpa core. But no. So basically, Taylor Swift spilled that she loves granny hobbies and explains what she likes, and that kind of got her credited with the granny core trend that is now growing across the nation. Essentially, it's doing things that grandmothers loved a generation ago
Okay.
and making it popular again, like
Mhm.
crocheting,
Mm.
sewing, baking, bird watching, and gardening.
Yeah.
That's some granny core items that the young women seem to be doing now because Queen Taylor tells them to.
Oh
Mhm.
God.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Ignore your husband's mistresses.
Right. Now, experts are all for the hobbies. They say because the hobbies disconnect us from tech and let us focus on ourselves. So they're saying, yes, granny core all day, until you're old and gray. All right. What about this? Shrekking. Have you heard the term shrekking? We mentioned this on the show before.
No.
No.
Yeah, I think we talked about it last week a little bit, right?
A little bit because, again, these terminologies pop up. Rico, what do you think shrekking is?
Oh my God. I don't want to go there. I can't, like, living in a swamp.
I think I remember. It's
Okay,
coming
it's,
back
What
it's
is
to
it?
me.
definitely not living in a
Well, I'm
swamp.
blanking here.
Runs
Okay,
around
you're
with a
fine.
donkey.
All right, Kendall?
I think it's when a woman seeks out a ogre-like male,
Mhm.
somebody that's maybe not traditionally good looking,
Right?
in hopes that it'll be a good relationship. They'll be a good guy because they're little fugly.
Yeah, but no,
She's not ogre
It's
it.
close. It's close and good pun. No, shrekking is when you date an ugly person, but they're still a jerk.
Wait,
Yes,
But Shrek
so-
was nice.
no, not necessarily. When he was,
Yeah,
he
he was.
he was a curmudgeon. He became nice towards the end of the movie, but let's think about the plot, the entire premise. So shrekking is the new hot dating term that is trending, and it's when you date down and pick someone that you're not attracted to because you think it means they'll be nice, but then you find out they're ugly and an a-hole, and then you just got shreked hardcore.
I get
so,
shreked at the bar all the time.
you get shreked at the bar?
Those girls that I'm like, how are you acting like that when you're a 3?
Nah,
Stop it.
I was just watching a stand-up comedian, a female stand-up comedian, in a clip yesterday, actually, that kind of spoke on this in a way where she said there used to be like, and this is wildly offensive too. I blame her. I forgot her name. But she said that like bigger girls used to be super nice, right?
All right.
But now they have like their attitudes and they're mean and bitches because the internet and black dudes tell them that they're hot, and that's messed up. And that was me repeating what a female comedian said, and I shouldn't even have said that. I'll hit the dump. All right, what's the term roaching?
roaching.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of the same thing, wasn't it?
No, monkey barring and hamstring. These are all three terms that became popular again.
Lord.
You're just making this up.
Oh man, these are all legit
is
things.
real.
Yeah. This is why I'm trying to keep you young, Cowboy Adam. Again, we're the same age. But since you're not keeping up on these terms like I am, we look like we were born in different decades.
Well,
I still love hobosexual. That's my favorite one.
Yeah, homosexual is the
Oh,
best phrase. You know what a
Hobo.
homosexual is? No. Okay. Do you know, Kendall?
It's just a mooch. It's just somebody that's couch surfing.
Yes.
Sleeping with a woman just so he can stay at her house.
Yeah.
Yes.
Type thing.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
usually
that
it's the
makes
other way
sense.
around. It's like,
Right.
like women sleeping with a guy just to like live there, right? That's a homosexual, which is fine. I mean, I have an empty room and everything. What's up? All right, so there you go. Just trying to keep you young with the vernacular. Let's keep the conversation moving on the podcast broadcast. More coming up after music from Green Day. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. Yeah, so
God, I am old.
that's okay. No, we're
No,
keeping you
we're
young,
all
dude.
old.
You're going to fucking age in reverse like Benjamin Button on this show. By the end of the year, you're going to look like you're 22. You know? That's fact.
Yeah, with some dye on my beard.
Yeah, you dye your beard like Eminem. Yeah,
He comes in next week with spike tips and just everything platinum.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless.
All right. Let's see. Earlier this morning we did Morning Moron. Hopefully this sounded okay. I'm just queuing it up perfectly, and then we'll hit the reset with more coming up. And then let me know what your yeah, and you shouldn't be nice. First off, you're beautiful, Lindsay. Oh, Lindsay, let me tell you this. My daughter, she saw a car accident the other day, right? And she called me up. It was yesterday. She called me up. She was freaking out that she saw a car accident. She's okay. But while I was talking to her yesterday, we were FaceTiming because she got new scrubs because she's going to school. She told me that she travels with your good luck travel, trinket that you made for us when we went down to Mexico. She has that on her at all times when she drives.
That's so nice.
Yeah, it's amazing. So thank you for that, Lindsay, and it keeps her safe. So I love it.
Hell yeah.
All right, earlier this morning we did Morning Moron. In case you missed it, went a little something like this. A little diabolical, right?
Especially specific tampons. Like,
Yeah. That's creepy. And I don't know if that's from a man or a woman. Would it be better if it's from a woman?
I don't know.
Slightly, maybe.
Okay.
I mean, just put it in a trash. Why are you hiding it in a
Right.
different package?
And they call that grazing, right? If you're a shopper. Now, I think it's still grazing if you're an employee.
The old-fashioned word.
Well, yeah.
Stealing.
It's a cooler way to say stealing is grazing. Did you ever work a retail store where you grazed like that?
I've never worked in retail. My somebody that I know, I'll also keep them anonymous, ate something in a grocery store without paying for it.
Yeah.
But they didn't leave the store yet. Like they were gonna the line was long. I'm hungry now. Let me eat this.
Right.
And then check out. But before they got to check out, they got arrested for theft. So
that's messed up.
I've had situations like this before, but
Drink a soda pop before you pay for it.
Well, the key is if you're drinking a liquid or if you eat something in the store, you got to go to the bathroom, relieve yourself of it so you don't leave the store with it. So it's still technically on their property. I got in trouble.
Pro grazing.
Yeah. And I'll go to a Sprouts or something. If I see a new batch of cherries, then I'm grabbing one of those cherries and I'm taking a bite of that cherry to see what it tastes. Absolutely, because I'm not going to buy a bag of produce and it end up being something I don't like, or if it's just it's too tart.
You're taking the sample without a sample, lady.
You're damn right. That's why. First off, that's why they have little trash cans there. Now they're not going to tell you go ahead and eat away, but they also know that it's kind of part of the technique. I did get detained by an undercover police officer when my daughter was 2 years old. And I'm grocery shopping with her, and I took one of these 99-cent energy shots, and I'm exhausted. I'm a single dad raising a 2-year-old by myself, working multiple jobs, just trying to get by. And so I see this 99-cent shot, and I'm like, don't mind if I do. Slam that shot, right? Put it back on the shelf, walking around, right? Buy my groceries, and then just before I head out, dude swarms me like the SWAT team. And then detains me. Oh, yeah. Detains me in the back office, threatens to ban me from Albertsons for life. And I have a long history with Albertsons. So I'm like, please do, because I'll be back and I'll terrorize even more.
The beef lore.
Yeah. And then threatened to call the cops on me. And I was like, again. So I called his bluff. I'm like, bitch, call the cops. Call the cops right now.
Do it.
It's 99 cents. I'm sitting here with a crying 2-year-old.
Did he show you the footage too?
Yeah, no, he has the evidence, the bottle.
Are you all happy? Ooh, yummy.
Yeah.
I think there is a certain dollar amount that if it's anything less than that, they can't prosecute you.
Yeah, dude. That's why I was like,
it's
so 99 cents. And you want to try to interrogate me like this is CSI.
All right, Judge Dredd.
Oh, man. I never hated a guy for doing his job so much in my life. So I was detained for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Called every bluff he threw out there. I don't know what his purpose was. And then, told me never to come back to Albertsons. I'm like, if your last name's not Albertson, then you go F yourself. I think you have no jurisdiction. I was there shoplifting the next week. I didn't even need to steal anything. I just went back there just to steal stuff I didn't even want. Got out of the store, threw it in the dumpster like F you guys.
You stole his car.
Yeah, I'll show you. Oh, by the way, whenever we do these confession sessions, I end up confessing more than we get shared.
more
All
than
right,
anybody else.
Moving forward, give me another
Moving on.
anonymous confession here.
The next one says that I once hooked up with someone in my car outside of church.
Oh, okay.
We finished just as the congregation came out singing Amazing Grace.
Perfect timing.
That's great.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So, and in that situation, like the guy should look over to his girlfriend and say, like, "I take it you finished. You know? Job well done, huh? Yeah.
Divine intervention.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can't fake that."
All right. The next one says, I regularly tell people I'm cutting out alcohol.
Uh-huh.
The truth is, I just switched from beer to boxed wine because it's harder to track the number of refills.
Oh.
Smart thinking.
That's amazing.
Level alcoholic cack.
Yeah.
Boxed wine is nasty too. I mean, wine is kind of already nasty in my
Whoa,
opinion.
whoa.
Hey.
Not all of it, some of it. But boxed
You're
wine.
drinking white zin.
Yeah. When you're at that level, it doesn't care. As long as you get your fix.
Exactly.
All right, that's all the time we have for confession session today. But keep those anonymous emails coming to weirdo@kfma.com. Again, she's not here anymore, but we still get them, and we'll share them on the air in a confession session as well. Excellent job there, Kendall. All right, I just want to point out, and I know that you didn't realize this because you were talking in the background there, Rico, but you mentioned Judge Dredd earlier. So 2 Sylvester Stallone movie references in one day. Yeah, you're on a Sylvester Stallone.
I'm on a kick today.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why? What was the last Sylvester Stallone project did you watch? Are you excited about the new season of what's it called that Sylvester Stallone stars in?
That show.
Yeah.
His reality show?
No. It's he's a mafia boss in Oklahoma or whatever. It's really good. It's created by Taylor Sheridan. I'm forgetting the name of it as well. Adam, you're wearing a cowboy hat.
Tulsa King.
Tulsa King.
Yeah.
You should know this, man.
Come on.
You can't wear a hat and not know Tulsa King. But
I am stoked. It was great.
Yeah, okay. But what was the last Sylvester Stallone project you watched? Because you're dropping Stallone references all morning.
That was the one. That was the latest one. Yeah, the last thing I watched. I've been watching. What is it? Clips from Rocky 4, or not Rocky 4. First Blood.
Well, Rocky 1?
Not
Rambo?
Rambo. Thank you.
So weird, though. So it's
I can't think today. I'm on Stallone.
Stallone
drugs.
I know. It's just so weird, though, that where I caught that. I'm like, yeah, he's several different, and they're different Stallone references.
Yeah, he's still relevant. The guy's still relevant, man.
I mean, yeah. Judge Dredd and Demolition Man, which it wasn't relevant to our 32-year-old friend over here, but, I often do think about.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, I often do think about Demolition Man based off of just of their prediction of the future. And there's certain things that seem to be semi-accurate, getting there. One is that the running joke in Demolition Man is that everyone's vegan, right? And every restaurant's named Taco Bell. So
Taco Bell.
because of the monopoly of the corporate structure, which is still a thing. I mean, monopolies are happening. In fact, actually, you see like the KFC's actually owned by, you ever see those fast food restaurants that are like 3 fast food restaurants in one because they're all owned by the same company?
Oh, yeah.
Right. And so eventually it's getting to that point. But yeah, so
He has to go to the sewer to eat real food.
what's the over-under on what do you think the next Stallone name drop will be of Rico's today? Because we got
Make your
about
bets.
17 minutes, and don't say anything out loud. Go ahead and, but you can't force it in there, okay? It has to be a natural.
Well, now that you brought it up, it's not going to be organic. Now it's on the mind.
Yeah, and we only have 15 minutes left.
Yeah, bro.
17. All right. So, I mean, if you were to name a Sylvester Stallone project, what would you name it? Oh, what would you name, Kendall?
Like a new one? Like
Yeah,
a
whatever.
new-
What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think Stallone?
Short man dickhead.
Yeah, but I
He
never
doesn't
saw that
deserve
movie.
that.
I never saw that movie.
That's what he is, I'm pretty sure.
Nah,
He's a very nice guy, actually.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't
Sylvester
know
is like
about
one of the.
that's not the question. Name a project.
The crucifier.
Is that a real thing? Did you see that?
No.
You asking her to make one up? Or
No, I'm saying
That's what it sounds like you're asking her to do.
No, yeah, name
Oh.
something when you think Sylvester Stallone, like something that he's been in. That's the first thing that comes to mind.
Oh, Rocky and Rambo.
Okay.
Equally.
Yeah.
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 All right.
This segment's a real cliffhanger.
He was waiting on that. Okay. No more Stallone references now. You hit the trifecta.
Yes.
You're
You're
done.
done.
son. You're
All
done.
You're
right.
done.
Stallone or Schwarzenegger?
You know what? That's a great question. And
I
they
hate that
actually had no, it's a good one.
Why do you hate it, Rico?
Because it's hard.
I think it's easy.
Okay, well, again, they had this documentary not too long ago of the same question, like basically comparing the two. And in the documentary, I think it was Stallone's documentary where Arnold talked about their beef that they had throughout the 80s. They hated each other.
We
They
hated each other.
Yeah, completely. But then eventually realized they're kind of like on parallel paths, and they had so many similarities that they ended up kind of broing down.
Right.
And
we
so,
spawned one night.
There's old 80s I love the stories too, like old recollections of like house parties they would have in the Hollywood Hills, and it'll be like Stallone, Schwarzenegger, Van Damme, Seagal, all those guys under one roof.
oh yeah,
Like, just
and all the best cocaine that money
Exactly.
could buy.
Yeah.
All right, we're on the air. Rock 102.1 KF, man. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. Do you own any Crocs, Kendall?
No, absolutely not.
That surprises
Good.
me.
I'm insulted.
I think
that
I love
surprises
you
me.
even more. I just that's just the best answer.
All right, so Cowboy Adam, I assume you don't own Crocs as well.
God no.
he owns real crocodile shoes.
That's true.
Yeah, that's the only Croc shoes acceptable.
Rico.
You know the answer to this?
Okay, so that's a no. There's a guy who owns so many Crocs they call him the Croc King. He just set the Guinness World Record.
Oh,
Yeah. This
Croc
is
King.
the Croc King.
Oh,
Let's check out this
gee,
news
buddy.
story here.
Croc King. Crocs here, Crocs there, Crocs everywhere.
Of course he looks like that.
Some collect coins, comics, cars, and coasters. But Dookie Sand Tiger decided to do things a little
Dookie.
different.
Yeah, if you name your kid Dookie,
This is what happens.
Yeah, 100%. He's like, I'm not gonna have sex. I'm just gonna collect Crocs.
He collects rocks.
This is what life is about. Life is about having fun, living, simple as that.
Dubbed the Croc King, Dookie has more than 3,500 pairs of them.
Dookie,
Some
not
short,
Dookie.
some tall, some wide, and some small.
Crocs are for my dogs.
It's a hobby he does for fun, but it began as something much deeper.
Part of the foster care system that people don't realize is
Oh, of course.
there's a lot of things that kids don't get taught or that are missed along the way.
They're like taught not to waste money on Crocs, and someone
yeah,
didn't
I'm like,
teach
where are
them
we
that.
going with this?
Where
How
we
does this
going?
connect?
Well, let's find out.
Smaller, simpler things like learning how to work a microwave or learning how to fold or do your laundry. And in my case, I didn't learn either of those, but also I didn't learn how to tie my shoes.
And I knew that was gonna happen. That's so
Oh,
funny.
no.
So instead of teaching yourself after you get out of the foster care system to tie shoes, you're like, I just go with Crocs and flip flops, bro. Don't blame me. Blame my child. I was never taught how to tie my shoes.
This is how naive I am too. I thought it was going to like we have all these shoes up for foster kids, and I try to help the community out.
That would've been great.
I was like, oh, okay, I feel bad now.
No,
I was like, no, this
instead-
guy's an idiot.
Yeah, and instead of like trying to teach myself as an adult how to tie my shoes and learn about the bunny loop and all that stuff, it's
Yeah.
impossible to do it after you reach the age of 14. Then I'm going to buy nothing but Crocs to make sure nobody else who doesn't know how to tie their shoes will have shoes that they can't tie as well.
That's sad, dude. I like his glasses though.
I'm gonna
No.
look like Joey Fatone that plays racquetball and collect Crocs.
Yeah.
Dookie
My
grew
life's
up in the
purpose.
Connecticut foster care system, and as more time went by, the longer he went without learning what many are taught at an early age.
every
I was
time she
too
says
embarrassed to
Dookie,
ask the adults around me for help or ask, like, each year you get older and I'm like, oh, I don't know how to tie my shoes. It gets kind of weird.
It led to him
Yeah, be like, how many times we got to show you, Doogie? I mean, we named you after a doctor and you still can't figure it out? Wear some Crocs.
finding a shoe he could easily wear. Crocs. That became his thing. And while it was tough as a kid going from home to home, journaling became his outlet.
Called it my goals list. And for whatever reason, I put 366 pairs of Crocs on there. That was the original goal on the goals list.
One pair for every day of the year, including during a leap year. And when Doogie surpassed that, he set another goal.
Break or set a Guinness World Record and be in the Guinness book, which are two separate processes.
And this week,
I love it.
the Croc King did just that officially.
I don't even know if it's really hit. It still hasn't hit. I'm like in shock.
With members of his hometown in Wethersfield, he set the record. And now, book in hand, it's solidified.
No words will ever do justice.
Oh, I got words. I got a lot of words for Doogie here, the Croc King.
I'm not one to really want the comet to come hit Earth. but sometimes I think we need it.
No, it is the same amount of Crocs. He's the type of guy that I want to like take out somewhere and abandon all over again.
Why?
Yeah, and then just leave him one pair of shoes with laces and have him just sit there like, no, I can't go anywhere. I don't know how to tie the shoes.
It's like a saw trap. Like a room where he has to tie shoes in order to escape.
All the money that was spent on Crocs that could have been spent on supporting the actual foster
or getting
care
laid
system. Like,
oh no, yeah. He's like the Polish CEO. He's like, I only care about myself. So it's just me not tying shoes, living my best life. So yeah, there you go. I like Anthony's comment on the stream. Great. You got to go to youtube.com/beefvegan to see it though. We got your beef tip coming up after music from The Offspring. It's Rock 1 2.1. Clear. All right, someone's calling. Let's see what the phone call is.
That's funny.
Rock 1 2.1. Who's this?
This is 68.
Raymond, what's up, dude?
OMFNG. You need to have a segment on your show, The World's Biggest Losers. That Croc story, I couldn't top that if I tried. And I sit all day just doing nothing. Oh my God. I'll dab and smoke weed all damn day because I'm old and I got nothing else to do. But
hell yeah.
Collecting Crocs because I don't want to learn how to tie my shoes. Jiminy Cricket.
Do you not feel better about yourself
my
now?
Voice and my language down, dude. That's too much.
That's too funny though, right? He just refuses to learn.
That just got that just made my whole week, dude.
Good.
I mean, I refuse to do a lot of things and I refuse to learn a lot of things like the internet and stuff like that. But because I'm tying my OMFNG, bro, you got me.
Let me ask you this.
Good.
Yeah, 68. You ever get so high off dabs that you forget how to tie your shoes?
No, dude, they're always tied. I double knot them so I don't have to worry about that stuff.
He plans ahead.
I use a shoehorn.
Yeah.
I kick them off with one foot and put them on with shoehorns. I'm too old to bend over and tie my shoes anyway. So yeah, once they're tied forever.
Yeah.
It's got a
and
science.
if they come loose, that's an inconvenience. But,
you're absolutely right about all that. Well, I love it, dude. Thanks for the call. I appreciate it, dude.
No, thank you. I had to go get something, ice. And I heard the segment on the radio, and it just blew my mind. I had to call you guys. I try not to, but I had to on that one. You guys have a great day.
It's all good. You too, dude. You too. Thanks, Raymond. All right. So, yes, number 68. Listener numbers, by the way. What you got to bring back, huh?
I love that he said, like, it's on the list of things he refuses to learn. I just love things that I refuse to learn.
What's something that you refuse to learn?
Cars. I don't know anything about cars. I know they have four
wheels. I thought you were going to
wheels.
say a fourth sex position. Sorry.
How dare you?
I know.
Why? Why do you always do
that? Was a callback from
That's a
earlier.
callback to the vanilla.
Yeah.
That is a good question, though. Like, what are you stubborn about?
Something, I mean, cars, it's like, I'm not going to learn.
Well, you picked a good time to opt out because they're getting more boring now.
Yeah, it's just like, don't explain it to me. Just fix it.
Do you have a clear? Because if I could ask this as a speed break and record it, but it has to be fast, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you, and then don't say it at the same time, right? So I could go boom, boom, boom. Do you have an answer there, Adam? I could skip you. All right, so he goes,
remind me to tell you about rodeo sex sometime.
I will right after the show. All right. As we get older, they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but it's because we're so stubborn. What's something that you refuse to learn brand new as you get older? Rico?
Probably tennis.
Even just the rules
just
and
the
how to keep
rules
score.
And the pompousness and like the terminology. It
Yeah,
just looks
love.
annoying. Love.
Yeah.
What the hell's that?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Get out of here.
Yeah, what about you, Kendall?
Cars. I don't know how they run. I know they got four wheels. That's all I know.
That's all you care to know.
I couldn't tell you the different types of cars.
Right.
If they're like, what make them? I'm like, dude, I don't know. It was a blue car. That's all I know.
That's good. All right. It's a blue car.
It's a blue car.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I label it.
You know what kind of car you drive?
What's that other sport that it's like tennis, but it's
Pickleball?
Pickleball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it's easier. Well, it's actually kind of similar in the scoring.
Yeah, people are like,
structure.
it's so easy, and I look at them like, there's still rule sets I don't want to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say the same about all sports. I don't really want to learn.
Unless you grew up with them and you're kind of
rules.
like familiar already.
Well, you learned about professional wrestling recently because of your boyfriend.
Yeah, but I couldn't tell you the rules.
There
I don't-
really are no rules.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's
But there
it's
somewhat
looks
is.
strong.
Like,
yeah. I mean, there are, and sometimes there are stipulations where there are no rules. It's a no holds barred type deal. And
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But it's all entertainment, so it's not a
Mhm.
sport. So I guess there's no rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is pretty funny.
Take off your shirt and yell.
Someone asking?
No, yells. The rules.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, do I need to do that? Yeah.
Who said that?
Don't challenge me to a good time, eh?
Take off your shirt and yell.
Yeah. Take off your pants and jacket.
Put on some Crocs first.
Yo.
All right. Earlier this morning, we were organized about some stuff, and in case you missed
We were
it,
more on point this morning, I think. We're losing our steam.
no, we're not. You are. Speak for
I
yourself.
am. Yeah, I'm tired.
That protein strawberry shake took her out.
It did. All right.
Slowly digesting it.
Check this out. Gambit and Deadpool and Wolverine.
I thought it was great.
Yeah. Okay.
That's hilarious.
So did the fans. They loved him so much that Marvel was like, okay, cool. Gambit's going to be in Avenger Doomsday, right? But according to a recent interview, the version of Gambit that we got used to and that we grew to love in Deadpool and Wolverine will not be the version that you're going to see in Avenger Doomsday.
Go figure.
Yeah, they said it'll be a toned down version because his accent became the running gag
Right.
in Deadpool and Wolverine, and they're just like,
It was a caricature, and I think the endearing part was that I think Channing Tatum was actually trying to play him for the longest time.
oh yes, he was.
So-
Yeah, and honestly, I felt like as much as you say, oh, that was a joke, I feel like that was how he
version.
wanted to play Gambit, no matter what. And it's just like, I'm
baby.
telling you, I'm going to be the best Gambit ever. I'm showing you Bobby Boucher style.
Right.
Well, this is the quote from Channing Tatum about the Marvel executives. He explained that the Marvel executives really had to wrap their mind around the accent. So it took him so long to get on. And it's almost like this next quote reminds me of the movie Tropic Thunder. They told Channing Tatum not to go full Cajun. You never go full Cajun.
Don't do it.
Don't go full Cajun.
Don't do a bit about it.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to Avengers Doomsday, he's not going to go full Cajun. Gambit will get serious.
So they're keeping him on as an actor at least.
No, he's on.
Oh, he's on.
Gambit is going to be
okay.
in Avengers Doomsday, played by Channing Tatum.
But he's not going to be fun.
Yeah, he's not going to be funny. He's not gonna go full Cajun. He'll be just a slightly Cajun.
Decasianed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you get your gator, where you get your swim.
Is that a quote from Deadpool and Wolverine?
No.
No, that's just Cowboy Adam
No.
vacation. Well, it's kind of funny though, thinking back on Pirates of the Caribbean. Remember when Johnny Depp first did the character, and Disney execs were like, "That's a little too flamboyant and weird."
Yeah, and
he's like, "No, I'm keeping it."
Yeah, he's like, that's literally Keith Richards. I know him. I hang out with him, so I'm just emulating him.
Right.
Speaking of Johnny Depp, they are talking about bringing his character back yet again. So him being exiled from the Disney franchise is shortly over. People forget, and the trial, the poop gate, if you will, is long behind us, and a lot of people are Team Johnny, so they're looking to get that back. I know you were excited. All right, so we interrupt that clip. We're gonna get back on. If you guys got any of those results here, 0 age player, 0 brat, 0 degrady, 0 low prey. There you go. That's my boy Manny.
Sounds
OG
like we're pretty
one.
similar then.
Yeah, like normal guys. I mean,
100% badass.
yeah. Well, look at that. You're not a petty. Rock 1 2.1 KF, man. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. Yes, and thank you guys for joining our podcast broadcast stream. If you haven't joined us, you can always watch it on demand, youtube.com/beefvegan. Don't forget to subscribe and then hit that notification so you know when we go live. Most of the time we go live at 9 a.m., but sometimes we go early. Like yesterday, we talked with Jonathan from Urban Heat, who's going to be performing at 191 Tool here next Tuesday. Yeah, Rico's going to go full goth. Kendall's going to go full goth and rock out there. I might even show up there going partial goth.
My bestie will be goth.
Oh,
my
Callie will be there?
boyfriend will be goth.
Okay, I'll be there.
Look, he's like, oh,
super goth. I'll dye my hair. I'll wear a black wig and stuff, wear some eyeliner and stuff, and some lifts in my shoes.
Oh, dude, let's do it. Let's
Next
go
thing
full
you know,
out.
your
Please,
friend
I
Callie
need
is
to
pregnant.
see that. Oh, God.
Well, Halloween's coming up soon, so maybe I'll do that. But let me give you a beat tip before we wrap things up. Tomorrow morning, we'll continue to give out tickets for Lincoln Park and Mudvayne, and Herb Stratford and Mari will be joining me in the podcast broadcast. We have some special guests at 8 o'clock hour as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. But if you want to get onto the latest exercise trend, right? And I'm sure Rico has seen this or even done this in the gym. This is why he got so buff and his shirts get tighter. Yeah. It's called try running on all fours.
Oh,
Yeah, the New York Post said this is trend. You've actually seen this?
Of course. It's like animal style, but not the fries.
Yeah. It's animal style for skinny guys. Running on all fours. It's not weird at all. It's in style now. There's your beef tip. Thank you guys so much for listening. Enjoy the rest of your day. Drive safe, ride safe, and rock locals.
Upon a side of beef. All right, can we go in the parking lot?
Yo, you want to film that?
Yeah.
Okay. Would that technically be considered the fourth sex position you know?
I will knock out all your teeth.